we can take your design and mill them and send it back in the green state, send it back fully finished, send it back ready for someone to apply, pink material to it to make it beautiful, or we can do that for you. So any kind of piece in that puzzle, we can basically solve for our clients. But it's one of those situations that it's better to like have a relationship and talk about it ahead of time, because there's some milling nuances or some design nuances.
Yeah, what kind of screws you're going to use,
Exactly.
angulated, all those things, right?
When you're trying to get a case done, in good time, you don't want to have all those questions or have to redo things. But we have a separate service of basically fabricating, again, meeting you where you are at any phase that the doctor wants.
Yeah, I keep bringing these things up because I can't impress on our listeners enough the importance of these things, right? It's one is that there is a laboratory and the owner of the laboratory that is willing to meet us where we're at. And it's not an adversarial relationship. Everybody's winning. You're winning. We're winning. The patient's winning. Everybody's winning in that. To me, it's such a safe way to step into vertical integration. Like, because that's what I did when I started. I started with, hey, I'm going to let Ro do everything for me. Then it was, hey, you know what? I'll print the surgical temp and I'll let Ro make the final. Okay. Then it was, you know what? I'll get you guys to mill the final for me and I'll apply the pink on it. And, step by step, that led me to being able to be integrated. And by being integrated, you're winning because we're doing more cases. We're not doing one or two cases beginning to end. We're doing 4 or 5 cases, partial amount. So the lab still wins in that. But I think ultimately it allows me to compete and allows me to step into this world of vertical integration without taking such a big jump of $50,000-$60,000 in equipment, such a big jump on software that to do all this. And then the most important part, as you keep mentioning out, is the time part of it, like learning how to do all of this at the patient's expense to a certain degree. So I want to thank you for being forward thinking and, coming along the way in that journey for us. And I hope our audience also thanks you guys for that by supporting you guys in doing this.